after a few tries, I hope this bloody GoPro is gonna work. Anyway, good morning people of the world. Take 3. So we had 3 attempts so far to make this GoPro work. Anyway, me and Mr. Horsey over here, we're gonna go and do a test ride on a BMW 1200 GS today. I have a bit of a cross feeling regarding this one because my history with BMW has been a bit of a roller coaster. Just to give you a brief introduction why I'm a bit like, I'm going skeptical about this one. I had the 4th generation of 2013 liquid cooled BMW GS and everyone was wow about it, but I had a few problems with it and a few major problems. In the end I end up bringing it back to the BMW and leave it there, and I bought an Adventure 2015 hoping that the problems are sorted on the BMW, but nah. I still had problems even with the 2015, and the worst one that I had and the most painful one was this year when, to be honest with you, I was really disappointed. After BMW changed the engine under warranty on this one, I done something like 10,000 miles with it, and I had some problems with the starter motor. One of the cogs, that parts of the starting mechanism and all that, completely shattered, and one small piece ended up in the gearbox and destroyed the gearbox, and that was the end of the many things, put it like that. I had a trip planned for Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, all the Stan countries, and I couldn't do it anymore because BMW was taken back to the dealership, and from there onwards I had a massive row with them, back and forward regarding whose fault is it. And in the end of the day, they pay for the parts and I had to pay for the labor. It was a bit of a disappointment for me. But despite all that, I still love the BMW. I still love GS, and I still have blue blood in my veins, because often when I have trouble with the bike, I'm thinking like I'm gonna sell it and I'm gonna buy something else. But if you look on the market for the type of rides that I'm doing, and the type of trips that I'm doing, I can't get anything. I can't get something that will tick the boxes. So in the end of the day, to be honest with you, there is no bike fault free. Plain and simple. And you have to live with it. It's, you know, it doesn't matter if you keep changing the bikes and all this. It's still gonna have some problems and all that. What maybe put a question if it's worth to change it, and what put a bit more of an accent on the skeptical thing is the fact that if you look on the BMW now, they sell in a top product, yeah, GS is the flagship. They sell in that like hotcakes. And my one, 2015 GS Adventure, has Brembo brakes. The new ones come with the BMW branded brakes. I mean, come on, people. Anyway, we'll go and see what's all this shit come about, because it's funny. You read some comments on the internet for grown-up people like, oh my god, oh I'm so in love with this bike, oh my god. They're acting like a girl on the 4th day. Jesus Christ, come on people, it's just a bike. It still has 2 wheels and a throttle and a handlebar. But wait and see, you see it. So Jesus, sometimes I hate this thing with vlogging. Oh Lord. Set up microphone, set up GoPro, set up everything. Nick, you okay? Cameras, but here it is. 1250 GS. Jesus, I'm getting old. Ah. Right, let's go. A bit of a harsh sun here, so I'll try to do my best. Right, 1250 GS. You know that I left home and I was skeptical about it. To be honest with you, first thing that you realize when you jump on this one is that BMW just been civilized. They just transformed themselves. So basically, is smooth as hell. You wouldn't believe how smooth is this bike and how linear is all the power deliveries. Basically, from the moment that you start till the moment it's just like you open the throttle, it just go like smooth, absolutely smooth. And compared with the old one that I have, it's just like this one is way more civilized. Plain simple like that. I done 40,000 miles on my GS and I still love it, but this and that is just like two different bikes, and I presume it's all because of the shift cam. It's just the way they done it is spot on. It's smooth and it delivers the power you don't realize. And a lot of people might think like, yeah, but you might feel when the high cam goes to low cam and all this. Nah, you wouldn't feel any difference. It's just like going from A to B in a very linear, delivering of power and all that. So hard to say, but I'm a bit impressed. Right guys, going back to the original question of this vlog, will I change the BMW GS Adventure for a 1250 GS? To be honest with you, no. Both bikes will do the same job, and they will tick the same boxes for me. And I don't think that is worth it for the amount of horsepower that they have or the smoothness of the engine and all this. I wouldn't change it because the price difference in between them is absolutely massive. So I better keep my one, and at least for a few years I will stick with my own because it's a good job. It's a good bike and I still love it. Look, it's my trusty steed. He's been with me in so many places and he done the job flawlessly, apart from the fact when he smashed the gearbox and I had to change the engine and all this, but those are details. So in the end of the day, 1250, you might have to wait for a few years from my perspective. Let me tell you what you think, guys, in the comment below, and let's go and do some more riding. So far so good. The only difference that I spotted in between the bikes is the fact that this one is smoother. So it's like you'll jump from a four-cylinder bike, from a two-cylinder bike, which is the boxer engine, to a four-cylinder bike. That's the only difference, and for that difference I wouldn't. Nah. Not at the moment, no. So, but everyone has an opinion and everyone thinks different about it. So, right, you know, I was very skeptical about the brakes. I just discovered something very interesting. First of all, the brakes are very sharp, so they're working absolutely fine. They're working even better than my Brembo brakes. I don't know if that is because of the bike is brand new and my one has a bit of miles on it, or I don't know. Anyway, they do the job. It doesn't matter if they are BMW branded or something like that. But what I spotted, and is very interesting, is the fact that front has BMW branded brakes, but the rear has Brembo. So a bit of a scratching head. Let me show you, hold on a sec. So have a look at this one. Yeah, look, front BMW brakes. Yeah, this is very interesting. Rear, if we go around, look at that, Brembo brakes.